afternoon and welcome to GrainTV. Today is Friday, July 6, 2012. I'm Abby Schmaltz and to my right is Cody Bills. Cody, we had grains down across the board today. Old crop corn was down 14 1/4. Old crop soybeans down 13 1/4. Chicago wheat down 30 1/2, and Kansas City wheat down 31 1/4. What did you see in the markets today?
Well, after 3 weeks of rallying, I think this is a good point to take a little bit of profits. I think we saw some profit taking today. I think it came on the heels of some bad economic news for the U.S. We had jobs reports come out. They were lower than analysts' expectations. I think that definitely influenced the outside markets. I think that rolled over a little bit into the grain complex. But really, I think one of the big things is we saw a little bit of improvement in the weather. We're going to see a little bit of moisture possibly in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. That's not the areas that need it, but I think that is also potentially a reason we see a little bit of selling on a Friday. After Sunday, it should be cooling down, so that'll be nice to get a little bit of relief from these extremely hot temperatures the Corn Belt has been facing. But we've also had export sales report today. I think that added a little bit of concern for corn. We had a marketing year low for old crop of 19,000 metric tons and a new crop sales of 134,000 metric tons. That was well below analysts' expectations. And in terms of the old crop sales, that really does not help us meet the USDA forecast. I think there's most likely a revision coming from the USDA next week. If you look at beans, beans is really the big performer here, coming at 298,000 metric tons in the old crop. And look at where the 1-2 punch here for new crop. We had 1,464,000 metric tons. That's huge sales, especially in light of all the price gains that we put onto that new crop contract. So that's great. I think that was pretty bullish for beans. Wheat came in on the high side of analyst expectations at 418,000 metric tons. Just take a look at the corn progress. Like I said, very bad week. We're now behind 43 million bushels in terms of where we need to be to meet USDA forecast. We fell 15 million bushels just this week. Look at the sales. They hardly even register on this histogram. We don't even come close to the sales that we needed to report to meet USDA expectations. I think next week we're going to see the WASDE report revise these export sales forecasts lower. Take a look at beans, though, here. We're ahead of 55 million bushels. It's a completely different situation. We got some beautiful sales this week, another good week, and I think that most likely the USDA is going to have to revise the bean export sales higher. So most likely in this next WASDE report, corn lower, beans higher. And we'll take a quick commercial break. When we're back, we'll talk about the cash market and go over some of the trends that we're seeing develop.
Well, it's definitely earned me more money. Just like Decatur, they were paying 70 cents more for summer corn there in August. We were hauling corn 100 mile for 40 cents, and we're making 30 cents, and I wouldn't even known that price was probably on there. I wouldn't have thought of calling Decatur. But when you go to the Grower's Edge page, then it takes all that running around out of it for you.
Welcome back to GrainTV. Abby, we've been talking about the futures market. Have you noticed any developments in the cash market?
Well, this week we're focusing on winter wheat basis. Currently, 69% of the crop has been harvested, and as of the last condition report at the end of June, 54% of it was rated good to excellent. This week, HRW was up 1 cent across the country. It currently puts us at 47 cents under the September contract. Last year, we were sitting at about 67 cents under the September contract at this time. As for SRW basis, we are up 2 cents across the country this week, sitting now at 32 cents under the September contract. And a point to note out is that last year, throughout July, we gained an additional 16 cents, so maybe that could be in the cards this year.
Well, that sounds fair enough. Hey, guys, if you have any questions about what we talked about today, give us a call at 877-472-4607. If you have some free time over the weekend, go ahead and take a demo of the FireTip trading platform. You get some live quotes and just see what it's like to have direct market access and the ability to hedge your own crop whenever the market is trading. So have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.